In this video, I'm going to be running through the entire patch notes, just covering it one by one. I'm going to let you know everything about it. But before I go into all of the little details, I'm going to summarize the most important changes in this patch. That way you already know off rip what's the best. So what are the most important changes? Right off the bat, one of the most important changes in patch 1.0.6 is the Dartling gunner change. It changes base price from 750 to 825. That means the Dartling gunner is no longer really a solid viable starting tower. You'll probably see it bought a lot less as the first one. The Rocket Storm ability was also nerfed slightly with the shorter duration and all that good stuff. And the tier 5 MAD was buffed to kind of boost it up in the late game. On the bug fixes, they also fixed the laser cannon bug. So the Dartling gunner is going to be performing a lot weaker now. It's going to be able to die to rainbow rushes. And speaking of rainbow rushes, they actually buffed rainbow rushes at round 17, sending from 6 balloons to 18. You're going to see this round 17 rainbow rush pop up a lot. There's also a couple other round changes and a couple tower changes other than the Dartling gunner that are very important. I'm going to go to the tower changes real quick, and then we'll talk about some of the rest of the round. And another major change to the towers is the sniper. Sniper got nerfs to both its middle path economy and has a higher initial cooldown, delaying the economy even further. Druids are now going to be one of the best farming things in game because snipers are nerfed now. Chinook helicopter is also going to be a strong viable option. Sniper just has such a massive upfront cost to get up, and now there's an extra 10 seconds on top of it. The 10 seconds probably won't factor in too much for the first one, but once you start stacking 2 to 8 snipers for your economy like people would do in the past, this extra is going to scale very quickly and you're going to lose a lot of extra money. May Mob, this nerf is also pretty rough. It hits it pretty hard. May Mob is one of the strongest abilities in game. It works a lot like the bottom path Boomerang, and it can almost permanently stall pre-round 30. It's very, very strong, and they nerfed it, so you may see the sniper fall out of play a little bit. Sniper overall is still relatively strong. You just can't really use it in the same way that you were. Now, speaking of the Boomerang Monkey got a little bit of nerfs. It's just more expensive across the board, but its tier 5 top path got a little bit of buffs to kind of compensate for the late game. Overall, the Boomerang Monkey I think is still relatively solid. This tier 4 bottom path MOAB price is still extremely cheap for what it does. You can get 3 of these down relatively quickly and defend pretty much anything. So overall, I feel like the Boomerang Monkey is still in a pretty good spot. I just wanted to mention that the Monkey sub received buffs to the bottom path, making it pretty good. The Buccaneer received buffs, both to its price and then its ability cooldown. There's no initial cooldown, so you can micro the Buccaneer a little bit better now. And the Monkey Ace received buffs as well. It looks like they're trying to get it to be a stronger early game tower. I'm very excited to be testing the Monkey Ace in patch 1.0.6. But the Monkey Ace isn't the only thing that receives some buffs. It's also the Heli Pirate, the Mortar Monkey, and then the Wizard Monkey as well. But we'll get into all that. I'll go ahead and summarize back up at the top. That's everything you need to know in a nutshell. All that big important stuff. Now we go into the one by one.